HUL numbers are in. Net profit is coming at 2490 crores versus the NDTV profit estimate of 2482 crores. So in line really. Revenue is at 15,214 crores versus our estimate of 15,200 crores. So completely in line. Street is liking what they're seeing. You're seeing a bit of a spike in the stock as well, about 1.5% up as we speak on HUL. We'll get more of those details in as we speak on HUL, but the numbers
clearly, you know, I mean, if you see, if these numbers are in line, the key was the volume growth over here. Again, it was a very flattish number taking into consideration the market sentiment so far. The pricing growth was expected to be ahead of the volume growth as well, so that is going to be key. Margins expected to be under pressure, so the margin number is going to become absolutely crucial, because overall the poll number that we were expecting could be around 22.9%. that was on a consolidated basis, but standalone basis we were expecting a margin number of around 23%. So let's see, the EBITDA is coming at 3,466 crores versus 3,490 crores. So a marginal miss on the EBITDA front. Let's quickly have the margin picture as well, because that is going to be crucial to watch out for. Apart from that, the key from here on will be the pricing in categories, which is copra, tea and palm oil. That is what we will watch out for from the analysts as well as the management. The ice cream business outlook and the recent development with regards to where the sunscreen war goes. So overall, that's the view. In fact, recently you had brokerages like JP Morgan. They had a target price of 2,259, which is lower than where HUL is trading at currently. Jefferies has a target price of 2,289, again below the current market price, and UBS, that's the only one out of the three which has a target price of 2,800 on the counter, which is above what the stock is trading at. But clearly, if you see in terms of where the revenue number goes, pretty much in line with what our estimates are indicating. In terms of the profit number as well, it's slightly above what the street was estimating, but that's just around 10 odd crores. So that number is also in line. EBITDA is a marginal miss. And if you see in terms of the margin number, 23% is the standalone margin number that the street was anticipating on a consensus basis. So that's the calculation that we will be waiting out for. But overall, clearly, I mean, a pretty much inline number, and that's what you're seeing. No major reaction, Tamanna, that's coming in terms of the stock price. It is absolutely where it is. The margin has come in at 22.8% versus a 23.1%. So that, again, is below what the street was estimating, because 23% is what we were looking at, 22.8, so a marginal miss. So I think the overall picture, what I think Mahima would give us over here if she was there, because she's gone for the press conference, probably, or she'll be joining in, is a pretty inline number in terms of estimates.
I would say actually, so board has also approved a dividend of 24 rupees per share. I would say it's actually, it's in line, but I would say it's a positive surprise compared to how dismal people were expecting HUL's numbers to be. We'll have to wait and see what that volume growth figure comes in on. However, even as we speak, what becomes very crucial with HUL is also forward-looking commentary. So that's one metric to see.